You know those moments that stop you in your tracks? The ones you didn't see coming, that slice through the usual humdrum of the day and leave you feeling seen? This was one of those moments. It was just another morning on Live with Kelly&Mark. The coffee was brewing in millions of homes. The day's to-do lists were being mentally drafted, and the show opened with its signature warm, familiar vibe. Kelly was chatting with a childhood friend, and it felt like catching up with an old pal. Comfortable, predictable, safe. And then, with the effortless pivot of a seasoned storyteller, Kelly Ripa turned a simple morning show segment into an unforgettable declaration of self-assurance. She decided to talk about one of her favorite topics: bras. Let's be real. How many of us have ever expected a bra conversation to be revolutionary? But that's the magic of what happened next. Kelly leaned into the camera, her eyes twinkling with a mix of mischief and absolute sincerity. She wasn't just reporting on a topic, she was inviting every single person watching into a conspiratorial huddle. It felt less like a broadcast and more like a secret she was sharing with a close friend. "You might be surprised to learn how long bras have been around," she began, a playful smirk playing on her lips. And then she delivered the line that would echo in living rooms and across social media feeds for days. "And by bras, I don't simply mean my bra." She paused, letting the anticipation build before landing the punchline with perfect deadpan delivery. "Mine are thousands of years old because they don't get any exercise. I don't ask too much of them." The studio rippled with that first wave of laughter, the kind that's warm and recognizing. We've all been there, right? That one item in our wardrobe that's more concept than functional garment. But Kelly wasn't done. This was where the segment shifted from amusing to empowering. She leaned in closer, her voice dropping into a serious yet playful tone that said, "Listen up, because this is the good part. I basically use my bra as a stand for my microphone. I solely use a bra for support. It has no other function." The laughter built, but there was a new energy in the room. This wasn't just a joke anymore. It was a statement. And then she did it. She turned directly to the camera, a cheeky glint in her eye that seemed to look past the studio lights and right into the hearts of the viewers at home. She knew there might be people clutching their pearls, and she addressed them with a breathtaking, unapologetic defiance. "I don't care if you're offended. Turn it off. I wear a bra only to put on a microphone, so I don't ask many questions." Boom. In that instant, the tension and comedy peaked simultaneously. The camera cut to her husband and co-host, Mark Consuelos, who performed a full-on theatrical facepalm, rocking with laughter and feigned embarrassment. In the front row, an audience member bowed his head with a chuckle, mirroring the stage despair. The energy was electric, a potent cocktail of shock, delight, and collective liberation. This was the pivot point. This wasn't a celebrity being shocking for shock's sake. This was a woman, on national television, stating her personal truth with zero apologies. She was saying, "This is my body, this is my comfort, and your opinion on the matter is not my concern." And as the audience erupted in applause and cheers, the tension didn't just break, it shattered into a million pieces of pure, joyful release. Kelly, seeing Mark's reaction, masterfully turned the moment into a shared roast, praising his expertise with bras and celebrating the glorious absurdity of it all. She then launched into a hilarious pseudo-history lesson, mentioning ancient Greek underwear, and with a perfectly delivered punchline, medieval breast bags found in Austria. The entire studio was now in on the joke, united in laughter. But what they were really united in was something far more profound: the freedom of self-acceptance. This was so much more than a bra rant. This was a masterclass in turning our personal quirks and private choices into a source of collective joy and strength. In a world that constantly tells women how to exist, what to wear, and how to behave, Kelly took a mundane, often uncomfortable item and transformed it into a symbol of autonomy. She solidified a powerful, hopeful message for everyone watching. You can speak your truth with humor and confidence, and the right people will not just accept it, they will cheer you on. Think about that for a second. How often do we temper our opinions, soften our edges, or hide our quirky habits for fear of judgment? We edit ourselves before the world even has a chance to. Kelly's moment was a permission slip to stop editing. It was a reminder that our individuality isn't something to be sanded down for public consumption. It's the very thing that connects us. When we are unapologetically ourselves, we give others the courage to do the same. We find our tribe. We create our own electric moments of connection, whether in a studio, an office, or our own homes. That segment wasn't just about underwear. It was about the internal framework we all choose to wear or not wear every single day. It was about ditching the proverbial bra of other people's expectations and deciding what true support means for you. So, let's turn the microphone over to you now. What's the topic you're unapologetically passionate about? What's your version of the bra rant? Maybe it's your unique way of organizing your kitchen, your deep dive into a niche hobby everyone else finds odd, or a strong opinion you've always been a little shy to share. What truth are you ready to speak, with a twinkle in your eye and no apologies offered? Your story is waiting to be told, and we're all here, ready to listen and cheer you on. Share your unapologetic passion in the comments below. Let's create a wave of joyful, confident authenticity together.